We're here to call the action from ringside, and we got a hell of a show for you as always. The Rock Foundation Championship Tournament continues tonight with semifinal action. Our first match right now will have James versus Ringboy. Later on for our main event, we'll have Brian taking on Billy Doc Niles. Again, the winner of the Rock Foundation Championship Tournament will challenge RWF Rock Foundation Champion Bags at our next and biggest special event that we have ever done here in the RWF, called RWF Rock of Ages, which will be Saturday, March 6th. Our superstars are in the ring, and the referee is getting things set up, so we will have the bell, and we will have ourselves some semifinals action. And it looks like semifinals action is going to start off with a little handshake between James from Features and Holman and Ringboy. The bell is rung, and we've got ourselves a match. James from Features and Holman picking up Ringboy and slamming him down on the mat. A big start to this match so far. James winning his last match in decisive fashion over Gene, winning in less than a minute. He immediately went for Suplex City, put that down on Gene, and then hit her with the feature. We had ourselves a 1-2-3. The match was less than a minute. So James came into this match with a little bit of a fire under his ass for sure after that very, very decisive victory last week. James running into Ringboy. And Ringboy with a big back body drop as James comes off of the ropes. Ooh, Ringboy went for a knee there, but James sidesteps him in a big-time clothesline. Again, the Rock Foundation Championship Tournament. This is for a chance at the RWF Rock Foundation Champion Bags at Rock of Ages coming up next month. Still a couple of weeks away from that event. As Ringboy kicking James right into the face. We already have our main event set for Rock of Ages. That will be Puck taking on L. Scott Roberto Shaw for the RWF Championship. L. Scott Roberto Shaw has not defended that RWF Championship in quite some time, although he has held it since this fall when we had our RWF Rocktoberfest. That was won by L. Scott Roberto Shaw in the Elimination Beer Tent match. Big time German suplex off the top rope. Good Lord, James from Features is really putting a smackdown on Ringboy here as he gives him a nice thigh to the side of the face. But yeah, L. Scott Roberto Shaw has not, he's defended that championship a couple of times, one of them against Decker. As Ringboy takes a little time to do a little shimmy and shake up on the top rope. Ringboy definitely likes to get the fans involved, and he definitely likes to do some dancing, despite the fact that Ringboy, not the greatest dancer you'll ever see. Oh, James hitting Suplex City. We got a second German suplex. Are we going to get the trifecta? We do! 3 German suplexes. James wasting no time. He's setting up. He's going to hit Ringboy with the feature. We could be ending this match right here. James picking up Ringboy. He'll give him the old swing around, and the feature has been hit. James crawling over for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Ringboy showing some gusto kicking out of the feature. That is not a common occurrence here in the RWF. Usually the feature is a pretty lights out maneuver ever since James came in from Features and Holman. I think the only guy to ever have kicked out of it might be James's biggest rival here in the RWF, who was, of course, Bruce the Money Man from Firefighters Credit Union, who was in this tournament earlier on but lost to Ringboy. Now Ringboy looks like he could be setting up for the Blatz bomb. Ringboy likes him a Blatz or 2, maybe even 3, and it looks like he's setting James up for it right here. James taking a Blatz bomb over in the corner, though. Is he too close to the ropes? 1, 2, and a kick out. Both of these superstars putting everything they can into this match, as Ringboy with a big-time knee to the side of the face and bouncing off of the ropes, and double axe handle to the small of the back there. James from Features and Holman definitely in trouble. He was looking good and hit the feature early, but just couldn't make anything happen here as Ringboy will lift him up and snake eyes into the corner, and immediately following that up with Mudhole stomping into the corner as well. Just jamming that knee into the chin, into the chest, into the shoulder of James from Features and Holman. Having a tough time getting that getting that backbreaker in there. Ringboy going to crawl over. Is he going to get a cover? He will. 1, 2, and a kick out. Ringboy looks like he could be setting up for something. Is he setting up for another Blatz bomb here? He's hit one already. Is he going to hit another? James punching his way out of it, though, not letting himself get caught up in that Blatz bomb again. James saw it coming, and now he's putting those educated knees to work. Oh! Like James is going for a punch, but it looked like Ringboy had eyes in the back of his head, shoved a fist right in there. Billy Doc Niles would be proud of that maneuver. Nice drag and screw leg whip coming out of James. Again, this semifinals, the first match of the semifinals here on RWF Rock Fist tonight. This for a chance at the RWF Rock Foundation Championship, which is currently held by the Master of the Noise at Night, Bags. Nice triple powerbomb out of James there, but how much stamina did that take out of him? We're going to get a quick cover here. 1, 2, and just a hair shy of our 3 count here. James looks like he's setting up for the feature one more time. The big feature scooping up Ringboy. He'll swing him around. Feature has been hit. Second one of the night. Cover. 1, 2. And another kick out. Wow. Ringboy showing some stamina here in the RWF, going deep into this match. I really thought that was it, ladies and gentlemen. I really thought that was going to be the end of Ringboy here tonight. But not if he's got something to say about it. He's getting that lederhosen strapped up, and he's going back to work again. Ringboy seemingly springing back to life after that, after kicking out of that maneuver. Ringboy will get a quick cover. 1, 2, and whoa! That's about as close as a 2 count can get. At first, I thought that cover was just going to be mostly arbitrary, just trying to force James to kick out and sap some stamina. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to get another Blatz bomb here. Ringboy setting up for it. Blatz bomb, middle of the ring, cover. 1, 2, and another kick out. Wow, both of these superstars bringing their A game in this match, putting everything on the line. Again, this is the semifinals, the first of 2 matches in the semifinals you'll see here tonight on RWF Rockfest in the Rock Foundation tournament. Cannot believe that kick out. I really thought that was going to be it, but how much more could these superstars possibly have left in this match? Ringboy picking James up to the top rope, and he is looking sluggish. He's looking almost kind of out of it at this point. James crawling off the top rope, and ooh, little bit of a snake maneuver there, and nice little neck breaker out of Ringboy. We'll get a quick cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out. Wow. That was 2 3/4 right there. Maybe even 2 7/8. Nice little chin breaker coming out of that. Oh, looked like he was trying for a belly to belly, but Ringboy had that very well scouted, bouncing out of it with a few fists and a big time clothesline. Ringboy a little bit of showboating. He's a showboater here in the RWF. Hanging James up on the ropes. These two going deep into this match here in the Rock Foundation Championship Tournament. Still have one more match to go tonight. We'll get a cover. Ringboy's got his feet on the ropes. 1, 2. Referee didn't see it, but James still kicking out of it. Ringboy with some underhanded tactics there, getting his feet up on the middle rope there. Ringboy taking some shortcuts, not afraid to take shortcuts in this match. Some dirty behavior there out of the Master of Midwest Lacrosse. Wow. James not taking that lightly. James going to the Tyrant District. What's he got in store for Ringboy here? Little double underhook suplex. Double underhook suplex from the top rope. An avalanche double underhook, if you will. James is officially done screwing around. Picking him up. Power bomb. We're going to get a second power bomb. Nope, scratch that. It is 3 power bombs all day and a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. 2 15/16. James setting up Looks like he's got that. He looks like he's got the feature in mind. He's going to try to hit it one more time. This has got to be it if he hits this right. There's no way Ring Boy can kick out of 3 features. I can't believe that would happen. 1, 2. Wow! Ring Boy kicking out of a 3rd feature. Holy free holies, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe what I just saw. Ring Boy kicking out of 3 features and coming out of it stronger than ever, just like he has the last 2. Hit a big backstabber there, but James getting a nice little knee in there. How much in the tank could either of these superstars possibly have left in this match? All for a chance at the Rock Foundation Championship against Bags, coming up at RWF Rock of Ages. Again, that will be Saturday, March 6th. Those punches were looking vicious there. James is turning up the aggression deep into this match. 2, and a kick out. Those punches looked like they had a little extra stank on them. Maybe that was for the underhanded tactics that Ring Boy tried to use earlier when he put his feet up on the middle rope, trying to get a cheat victory on that. Referee didn't even see that, but James was lucky to kick out of it as James squirms his way out of a maneuver and a big fist to the back of the head. Looks like we're going to see the triple powerbomb one more time. There's 1. Dose. Trace for the trifecta. But that took just about everything James had just to perform that maneuver. Is he going to be able to get another feature in? No, he's got the Kimura. No, he's switching gears. He's got a Kimura lock there. He's got a Kimura lock, but it looks like Ring Boy's going to float his way out of it. Ring Boy, a mat technician in his own right. Got a nice little snapmare takeover there. These two trading blows back and forth. This is like Rocky and Apollo Creed. In the 15th round, Ring Boy cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. I'll tell you what, our main event tonight is going to have to bring the thunder if they're going to top a match like this. Ring Boy with another double axe handle to the small of the back there. Ring Boy looks like he was going for a neck breaker, and James pushes him away. These two throwing just about everything at one another but the kitchen sink. And you know what? If there's a kitchen sink hanging around here somewhere, you better hide it, because these two big bastards will use it. Ring Boy making his opponent face him. Punch to the face, knee to the face. What has James have left? Cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Me, oh my, Miss Molly, what is it going to take to finish this match, ladies and gentlemen? These two have got to be beaten, battered. Are they even going to have anything left if one of them is able to go on and face Bags for that Rock Foundation Championship? Ring Boy sliding over. He's getting a yes lock in on James there. James is going to tap to the yes lock. As, ladies and gentlemen, Ring Boy moves on into the tournament. Finally, after multiple opportunities, after multiple Blatz bombs, multiple features, a Kimura lock was thrown in there, but it all ends with a yes lock. As Ring Boy throwing in that submission last minute and getting James to tap out. James could just not take it any longer. And Ring Boy walking away victorious. Or I should say, crawling away victorious. I don't even know if he's going to be able to walk out of this arena under his own power after a match that brutal, after a match that cruel and vigorous. Winning clean in the middle of the ring, though, is Ring Boy, and he will be moving on to the finals of the Rock Foundation Championship Tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get to our next match, I do want to remind you that we at 95.7 The Rock are giving people a chance to score themselves a little date night. Saxon Hall in Brownsville giving you some free pizza and beer, which, hey, around these parts, some free pizza and beer is always a good idea. And Saxon Hall in Brownsville, they got a pretty good ZOM, man. So you want to win that for free, and it's not just the free pizza, it's not just the free beer. We're also getting you out to a flick with a couple of passes over to Marcus Cinema right here in La Crosse. So free pizza and beer from Saxon Hall in Brownsville. and go catch a movie over at Marcus Cinema and Lacrosse. A nice little date night. Just go to 957therock.com or use the 957 The Rock app. Click Win Stuff and, well, win stuff. This time getting you the hell up out of the house for a little bit of a date night with 957 The Rock. That's going to move us forward this evening to our main event. Brian taking on Billy Doc Niles, the last match of the semifinals here in the RWF Rock Foundation Championship Tournament. The winner of this will move on to face Ring Boy, and a nice little show of respect there between Billy Doc Niles and Brian from the Morning Sickness. A rare sight for Brian. Billy Doc Niles going to start things off with a nice little neck suplex there. Billy Doc Niles has been rather quiet as of late, but better believe this. He wants to get his hands back on that Rock Foundation Championship title. As a matter of fact, Billy Doc Niles was previously the longest reigning and still is the longest reigning Rock Foundation champion. He held that title for a good 6 weeks here on RWF television. Up until now, our Rock Foundation Championship was a title that used to be defended each and every week here on RWF television. It will still be defended rather frequently, but not an every week thing anymore. But back when it was having to be defended every week, Billy Doc Niles had a pretty good streak going, even scoring himself a victory over the current RWF champion, L. Scott Roberto Shaw. Scoring a couple of victories over him, and actually Shaw was the one that Doc took the title from to earn it to begin with. So Billy Doc Niles has proven he has what it takes to beat L. Scott Roberto Shaw, which means he's proven that he has what it takes to have the RWF Championship, but this tournament, of course, for the Rock Foundation Championship, which is held by Bags. And that would be interesting to see Billy Doc Niles and Bags in a match together, because those two have formed a tag team as of late. They were involved in a tag team match not too long ago, a winning tag team match, where they were able to show that they can coexist. The Midnight Fister, I believe those two called themselves. Well, we'll see if we get ourselves the Midnight Fister in the ring against one another. That could happen, but for that to happen, Doc's got to get past Brian right now, who's hanging out on the edge of the ring. Billy Doc Niles went up to that middle rope, and Brian saw that coming and was like, I got to get the hell up out of here. And he gets himself to the apron and fighting. He's got to fight his way back into this match, though. Billy Doc Niles has been dominating this match thus far, and a nice little reversal there out of Billy Doc Niles. We're going to cover one. Just a one count. This, again, the second and final match of the Rock Foundation Championship Tournament, or excuse me, of the semifinals of the Rock Foundation Championship Tournament. The winner of this match will be facing Ring Boy for a chance to see who's going on to face Bags at RWF Rock of Ages. Nice little neck breaker out of Billy Doc Niles there. Billy Doc Niles, by the way, has an interesting history with Ring Boy, as the guy who unseated Billy Doc Niles as the longest reigning Rock Foundation champion. It happened at RWF Rocktoberfest, as we get a cover. At RWF Rocktoberfest, inside a steel cage, it was Billy Doc Niles, at the time, Rock Foundation champion, against T-Bone and Ring Boy. Ring Boy was the one to escape the cage and became the newly crowned Rock Foundation champion, ending Billy Doc Niles' 6-week run as the Rock Foundation championship. So if it ends up being Billy Doc Niles and Ring Boy in the finals, those two have a hell of a history with one another that Billy Doc Niles would like to square up the score on. Billy Doc Niles just threw Brian the hell up out the ring, just threw him like a rag doll, really, as he'll get in and back out again to break the cover. Just looming over Brian, very, almost demonically in a way. Brian springs into the ring with a nice drop kick. Brian finally finding some offense here in this match. Up until this point, it has been mostly Billy Doc Niles. Brian has held his own, but Brian's going for the capital B right here. Capital B, side of the ring, too close to the ropes. Too close to the ropes. Looks like Billy Doc Niles got his hand up to that bottom rope really, really quickly. Great ring awareness coming from the big man there. Again, a former Rock Foundation champion trying desperately to reclaim the title that he technically never lost. It's not as if Billy Doc Niles was ever pinned or submitted for that title. Ring Boy just straight up escaped a cage. That's how Billy Doc Niles lost his title. So in a way, it's almost as if Doc never really lost it. Oh, Mr. Fister, big time fist. Mr. Fister has been hit. We'll get ourselves a cover. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. I thought that wasn't 3. That was the longest 2 I have ever seen in my life. But our referee Drew Peacock says no. That is 2 99/100ths. Nice little suplex trying to get back into this game. Bryan, 1, 2, and a kick out. Bryan, a former Rock Foundation champion as well. Know damn well he would like to get his hands back on that title. Held it for a couple of weeks before being unseated by, I believe, Gene, who is a 2-time Rock Foundation champion. So this Rock Foundation champion, due to the fact that it used to be defended each and every week here on RWF television, it has been in several different hands, all of them very deserving, as Billy Doc Niles will get another cover. 1, 2, oh, not even 2 there. Surprising Bryan has that much left in him after taking Mr. Fister. Nobody kicks out of Mr. Fister. Big elbow to the top of the head. That's one of those that can knock some butterflies into your system. Looks like Billy Doc Niles going for that wasteland senton combo. That is a big man to be coming down on your midsection like that. That can crack a sternum in a heartbeat right there. Billy Doc Niles is, I think he's only about 300 pounds, but he's a biscuit away from 320, man. He is a large human being. Billy Doc Niles setting up. Is he going to hit Mr. Fister again? Bryan is dazed and confused. Mr. Fister, boom! Second Mr. Fister of the day. Is that going to be it? Billy Doc Niles with a cover. 1, 2, and another kick out. Bryan showing some gusto this evening. He's got to be seeing stars if he can even see out of one eye. Bryan's got to fight back into this match, and he does so with a nice little chin breaker there. Bryan picking up Doc into a nice power bomb, little running power bomb. Looked like he went for a cover there, but Doc slips out of it really quick. Bryan has got to mount some offense. He's hit capital B once, but... oh, looks like we're going to get the small B here. You can't smell bacon with a small B, Bryan says. Off the ropes. And a big time fist to the face. Little trading fisters, if you will. That's usually the precursor to the capital B. Is Bryan going to hit it right here? No. Bryan's going to hit a carousel power bomb. Nice athletic maneuver out of Bryan there. Bryan taking a second to appeal to the crowd. Probably just taking a second to catch his breath there. Bryan has taken a beating in this match, big time. This match has been mostly Billy Doc Niles. Bryan has been able to mount some offense here and there, but Billy Doc Niles has mostly been the one on the attack so far this evening. Elbows to the top of the head. Bryan's hit the small B. Is he going to hit the capital B anytime here? Pushing Billy Doc Niles into that corner. I can see the hamster turn, and what's he got? Well, he just got a big fist to the back of the shoulder. That's what he just got there. Maybe took a little bit too much time to think there, and Billy Doc Niles got his wits about him again. Elbow to the back of the head. This again for a chance to fight Ring Boy, and the winner of that match will go on to face Bags for the RWF Rock Foundation Championship as we get a kip-up out of Billy Doc Niles. Holy free holies, I didn't know that big man had that kind of athleticism in him. Scary athleticism out of a man that size. Punches to the back of the head. Bryan just a ragdoll at this point. I don't even know how he's staying in this match. He's kicked out of 2 Mr. Fisters already. It's like we're going to get 3 back power bombs, 3 back suplexes. We'll get ourselves a cover. Oh, Bryan not even letting it happen for 1. How is Bryan even seeing anything in this match right now? Oh, Mr. Fister's cocked again. Billy Doc Niles, Mr. Fister. That is the 3rd. That has got to be it for Bryan. 1, 2, and 3, ladies and gentlemen, Billy Doc Niles beating Brian. And God, this match was almost hard to watch at some point because it was really just a beatdown. Billy Doc Niles spent most of this match beating the tar out of Brian from the Morning Sickness, and Brian he didn't look like he was really into this match tonight. Even though on several occasions he showed some signs of life, but it was as if Brian could never really find a rhythm and get a rhythm going tonight. Billy Doc Niles hitting 3 Mr. Fisters. I think this was the second one right here. I thought that would be it. Everything went into that. Look at the extension. But we would later get a cover. We would later get ourselves a 1, 2, 3 and turn out the lights. The party's over. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy Doc Niles moving forward in the Rock Foundation Championship Tournament. It will be him and Ring Boy next week. We'll find ourselves another match to broadcast to you guys, but guaranteed the Rock Foundation Championship Tournament Finals will be next week here on RWF Broadcasting, which, of course, you can catch at 957therock.com or the 957 The Rock app. You can also, of course, watch us on Facebook, or you can watch us on Apple TV or Roku. So if you have an Apple TV device or a Roku device, download the Around River City channel or the Around River City app. You can watch a lot of things on there. As a matter of fact, we have high school sports on there. Broadcasting a lot of high school basketball as of late. We did some football games earlier on in the year, but if you have a kid in school, then you can watch them live on your TV, man, at the Around River City app at Apple TV or Roku. Also, next Friday, we're going to have Tug live from the Sound Lounge. That will also be on the Around River City app. And, of course, you can catch us here at the RWF. Again, the Around River City app, which you can download now at Apple TV or Roku. My name is Paps LaRue, wrapping things up here on RWF Rock Fist. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.